Yes. All those who have been invited to participate are here on the telephone line with me. Um, this is Idika Imeri. Um, I want us to spend some time to do some sacred meditation, to do some strong introspection, to do some strong introverted activities into and to quest to take an adventure, take a vacation into the deep things of the book of champions. Um, there is the danger of trying to cover a lot of ground too quickly because we don't really have a lot of time on earth to systematically go through things the way we should do them because of the pursuit of livelihood, the desire to be alive, and the different things we do to be alive construct for us um, our inability to step backward and bring about and reach into the deep side of us that contains our money, our houses, our wealth, that carries with it not just the seed, but the harvest, the fruitfulness of our giftedness. So from time to time, we need to get back and step back and think deeply because it's very easy for someone to come along the way to tell us this is who you are, which is not true. There are so many religions that teaches reincarnation, the rebirth, that teaches that if you are a follower of certain religion, you have to go to pilgrimage somewhere. You have to be buried in, like, in India, in the holy city, um, whereby the person's body touches the water before cremation, and then they say you will not come back. Whereby the reverence given to some animals, some creatures of the universe, is as a result of the socio-religious opinions and strong cultural attachments to people dying and coming back. When it comes to the issue of death and being reborn, there are some strong systematic doctrinal evidences of, in some cases, it does not happen that way. And there are also evidences in cultures and also in the area that science is entering into, where there is a gray area where it's not a straight shot of heaven and hell. So that begins Genesis 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God. In the beginning, God. And when he says God, it went straight to creating. A job automatically emerges. It connects existence of everything, seen and unseen, whether the planets of the minds, whether the structures we see, whether the different kind of beings, spirit form or physical forms of different types. We see who adorns life, who adorns the different places, who in his opinion allow things to be. So the center of activities of existence goes back to the family, the Trinity. How God manages to become God, we don't know. How Jesus is God, we don't know. How the Holy Spirit is God, we don't know. How we manifested, at least after we came into existence, at least we now know. And so the book of Champions was written in order not to leave us in confusion of who we are and where we come from. Who owns us? So the word there is the Trinity owns everything. So we are owned by him, which simply tells us that the planets and everything outside the Trinity, we all exist as an opportunity, a privilege, opportunity, a favored opportunity to be in life. To be life simply means creativity. Please write that down. Life is not just breathing. It is connected with creativity, which tells you here in the beginning, God created, which simply tells you that God is involved in creativity. And God is supernatural creativities, creating in spiritual forms, creating in mind forms, and creating in physical forms, and then allowing his creatures to also become involved in giving life in creativities as well. That's what he has done. So this is not just limited to humans, but also to the other animals. Angels don't make no babies. Please know this. They don't. I mean, living angels. So with this, we know that there was a time that the sky realm, the planets, and the earth did not exist. And that existence of everything came about because a good God existed and his existence. So when it comes to God, we don't talk about the existence of God. God himself is existence. We don't talk about that God is uh, life is in God and all this kind of stuff. We don't use that language. God himself is life. And that's why he's able to endow us with the different dimensions of life. One thing that always strikes me when I go back to Genesis 1 verse 1 is that I have a beginning. It takes somebody who is far more knowledgeable than you to make you. Someone that has no beginning must make someone that has a beginning. So God here is the adventurer, the scientist, making things, building humans, creating angels and other creatures. Also, since he is this vast in his resources, he has also endowed different creatures, angelic and non-angelic, humans and non-humans, including all forms of humanoids, with the ability to exercise intelligence as well. And all forms of intelligence should ultimately lead to the production or creation and distribution of quality resources and wealth. The goodies. It must also lead to luxury. Simple. Because the vastness of creation should tell you about the hugeness of the Trinity and how they think. They don't think of anything small. They think of everything quality and in a big way. Well, the planets and the earth realms have been given to humanoids, to us humans, and the rest of the humans for us in existence, and those that are invisible as well. We've been given places to dominate, to turn into a home, to use what is already here that he has put, to make things for ourselves that will enrich our lives and nourishes us. So when the question arises out of your mind, how did I end up here? You end up here through biological influences, and you also primarily become a biological being through a supernatural interference. A supernatural interference made biological processes to turn a cell through the process of mitosis into a living human being. which is like the Trinity, spirit, spirit, forever, whether for good or for evil. When you think of yourself that it looks like there is no beginning for you, there is nobody there to start anything for you, there is nobody there to tell you how to go about doing things in life. You've gone through serious rejections, trauma. You've been traumatized by the war or warfare that you've experienced, whether physically or otherwise. You have been disappointed. And it looks like there is no way for you to begin. You don't know where to start. You don't know where to go. Everything seems so confusing. Remember that you are here because someone, the Trinity, which is God Himself, God the King, the Supreme King, and Jesus Christ, Mediator, Prince, Principality of all time, the King, and the Holy Spirit, whose activities make life to spring up in diverse forms. Remember that they gave you this opportunity for you to prove the God in you. Please write that down as a powerful key. The Trinity has manifested you in existence to prove the God in you. So it's not just for you to come and worship God and learn about God. It is to prove the God that is in you. The quality, what are you really made of? Can you stand the forces of nature and humans and invisible spirits and visible ones? Can you take your place among the gods and goddesses? That is very important question. You were released into manifestation in order to take your place among the mighty and to dominate the mighty. This is not just a talk. This is sacred meditation for you to really enter into. Meditation is a summon to enter into something. Please write that down. Write that down as a powerful key. Meditation is a summon to enter into something far more powerful than you are. And that's what I've been doing, where I've been taking you into. So that you don't begin to think about that in your past existence, you were an elephant, you didn't do right, you didn't do this. That's why you were sent back to come and learn the lesson and all of that kind of stuff. There's enough lesson for you to learn in this one birth of yours than in so many cycles of birth. I mean, I have respect for other religions that have their own views. But that's not our view. That's not our view. When it sounds like when you began, that is when you were born into this world, you were born into poverty, or you were born into riches that vanished, I'm pleading with you that you can raise your hand to the heavens and say, look, I am here. It looks like I don't have anything to begin with. Where are the resources for me to begin with? There is no one here with resources for me. Can you please put your finger into my heart and release what are my resources? My resources. I want, if I were you, I will put my hand on my chest, on my belly, on my forehead, and I will say, every deposit, every gold, diamond, whatever you want to call it, every gold mine, every good thing that is in me should awake. It's about time. Since I don't have anyone to help me, then let the good that is in me arise, and then you will see the connection will emerge. There will be a connection, a call, an opportunity, a silent, immediate, or gradual progression of the outpouring of the Holy Spirit in you that will open you up to talents, and you will begin to be a star and more than a star. I want us to leave it here, and then when we come in the next segment, we will go into the next thing that is in this verse 1. How your recognition of the Trinity become the fuel for creativity. That's the next thing we'll be dealing with. I am Idika Imeri, and I'm a priest. I'm a bishop. My primary job on earth is a spiritual guide. I also, people consult with me concerning life issues. So if you have deep issues in your life, it doesn't matter what it is. If it is not my area of authority and expert, I will connect you with those who are in it. Consult with me, call us, and we will tell you what the consultation fee is. And I will see you in the next session. If you want to contact me, it is 316-665-4400, or you can call our mobile. You can call, text, or WhatsApp us at 316-512-6944. You can write to me at P O Box 2491, Wichita, Kansas 67201, USA. If you are looking for a leader, a guide in any area of your life, I am here for you. I'm available. I am a very good man. And I really, really know that I feel good. I look good. And I think good. And I'm pretty damn good. You should be aware of that. And so if you come around me, this kind of bug I carry will come upon you, and you will begin to look good, feel good, think good, and you will become pretty damn good as well. I'll see you in the next session. Yeah, yeah. All right, you guys shall stay. We will be tapping the next session.